And this subscriber got over $700,000 in funding, and it only took less than a week. And this one received over $475,000 within 6 days. Get up to $125,000 in funding with a 620 plus FICO score. No hard credit check. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you some testimonials of how some of my subscribers have been getting approved for massive amounts of funding. And I just wanted to go over it to show you that you are actually going to be next, all right? So let's go ahead and dive into this video. And with that being said, let's dive in. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and recap another finance company that we talked about before, which is Rock Financial. And Rock Financial is helping all of my subscribers that are actually trying to get approved for massive amounts of funding of whatever they actually need. Again, Rock Financial is all about the small business owners, but they're all about helping the little people out there or the people that are just getting started, because they know that it's so hard to get off the ground that they actually want to help them. And as you can see, they are definitely rolling out the red carpet for a lot of these people. And you already know, if you don't have to get a hard credit check over here, I'm gonna make sure you don't have to get one. And with Rock Financial, they'll give you high amounts of funding with no possible credit check. That's unheard of. And with the no hard credit check, let's talk about the credit scores actually. Even when it comes to small businesses actually trying to get lined up to get massive amounts of funding, just alone getting your LLC and getting everything off the ground and trying to get your vision and your paperwork and everything, sometimes your credit score can take a hit because you're trying to put yourself in position. Trust me, I know from experience. So with that being said, a lot of times small businesses get held back because of their credit scores. It's like, look, I have all of my ducks in a row, but I was trying to get this over here and it was a hard credit check and I didn't get approved. It was a learning curve, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of these big banks don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. All they see is, well, on paper you don't, and it's not always the case. But with Rock Financial, they're, again, helping my subscribers to get funding and fund it fast. So they want to make sure it's no hard credit check, and it's also, your credit scores won't be the end all be all as far as you getting approved. So that's all in itself. So if you click the link in my bio, you can get funding from Rock Financial and funding fast. Even if you don't need $400,000, $1 million, $2 million, even if you need just starting capital, they can still help you get funding. With Rock Financial, you can get along the lines of SBA loans, lines of credit, equipment financing, and even more. And on top of that, the minimum amounts that they like to fund people is $10,000. I know people now that email me that only need $4,000, $5,000, heck, even $2,000 to get started. And if you can start off with $10,000, that is crazy all in itself. Nobody says that you have to use the whole thing, but just use what you need. A minimum of $10,000. I promise you, just by the emails alone, I know so many people that can excel super fast with this. And of course, over here, I'm not just trying to sell you guys any gimmicks or anything. Rock Financial is not a loan shark where they're going to give you funding hoping that you default so they can go ahead and get the money on the back end or anything like that. No, Rock Financial has everything set in place to make sure that you can actually handle these payments and the actual money itself. They actually have various consultations with you and very objectives as far as picking your brain to make sure that you can sustain, again, the funding that they want to give you or what you're looking to acquire, to make sure everything lines up with not only you, but with them as well. They got to protect themselves as well, which I can't blame them. So you know I had to be honest with you. And just to show you that they're not loan sharks, Rock Financial has actually partnered up with various private investors to help people fund their dreams and make everything a reality. So it's not just them with like a humongous vault in the back and they're just giving out money. No, they have actual investors that are taken and set in place to help people that actually apply. Does that make sense? Even if you're a new business owner, Rock Financial is still there to try to help you get the funding and help that you need. Because we all know, being a new business, whether it's 3 months in the game, 4 months, and things like that, a lot of institutions kind of turn their nose up at them because it's like they're too new, they're wet behind the ears for the most part, they don't know what's going on. But Rock Financial, they're not actually pushing you away. They're actually saying, come on in and we'll try to see what we can actually do for you. Now again, I love to give you the honest truth when it comes to everything. I'm just not trying to sell you a dream out here. Rock Financial is looking for good businesses, but also with good business bank statements. So whether if you have, just all in a nutshell, $3,000 to $5,000 in your bank account, even in transactional, going in and out of your bank account within at least 3 months, then you look totally credible to them, because they want at least 3 months of bank statements. And I know what you're thinking, man, how to that sounds extremely hard all in itself. I just started. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry, I got you. I'm not trying to make anything hard for you. Even though I said that they need at least 3 months of bank statements, I've created a video already on how to set up your business bank statements to look more credible to lenders, so you can actually get the funding that you need. And this correlates to Rock Financial. No, this isn't a scam or finesse or anything like that. This is actually the way on how you set up your actual business bank statements. And if you do it the way that I tell you in that video in itself, I promise you, you're gonna come back and you're gonna get funded just like these other subscribers have as well. So again, if you click the link in my bio, not only for Rock Financial, but for the video as well to set up your business bank statements, that 3,000 to 5,000 or 2,000 to 3,000, 1,000 to 3,000, 2,000, anything that you have going in and out, I promise you, it's gonna be way easier than how it sounds in your head. I promise you. So the minimum requirements for getting approved for them is minimal, opposed to any big banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and all those other crazy type of institutions. So you could actually be the next person to get over $400,000, or even if you just need 15K, that's fine too. Rock Financial can actually get you going. I'm on the hunt to help as many of my subscribers get the funding that they need. So let Rock Financial worry about the money and you focus on your dreams, because I know when I started, I didn't have this. So I want to help you guys out. And I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Now go ahead and get funding just like my subscribers did, all right? And until next time, ladies and gents.